What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of our Christmas in Germany series, and welcome to one of my favorite cities in Europe, Munich. When making this itinerary, we didn't originally have Munich on our list, but we knew that we couldn't leave it out, so here we are. We took a quick day trip from Nuremberg, and we can't wait to show you the Christmas markets here.
If this is your first time seeing our faces, then welcome to our YouTube channel, Probably Lost. We have spent all of 2022 exploring as much of Europe as we could, and what better way to end that year than to go to the best Christmas markets in Germany? Can't leave off Munich, right?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we've got 4 on tap for today. Let's jump back in time for stop number 1. Like really far back in time.
First up is the medieval market, and like all the markets we'll be visiting today, this one is located right in the heart of Munich in an area called Wittelsbachreplatz.
This market is really similar to the one that we saw in Leipzig that was medieval themed, but this one's a little bit bigger. And also, we just felt like adding it because we love the one in Leipzig, and you can't get enough of these middle-aged vibes, as long as it's not actually the Middle Ages, because that's just a terrible time to be alive.
My hands are the only thing that has been consistently getting cold, and I feel like this is perfect because I can still whip my phone out, just stick my hands in.
Stuff them in there.
Oh, so cool.
Cheers.
Cheers, thank you. So the workers here are dressed in like traditional outfits from the medieval ages, but I think the coolest thing, is that what it's called?
The medieval ages? I think Middle Ages, medieval ages. It's not totally wrong. Anyways.
Let me just start over. So all of the workers here, people who work for the Christmas market, are dressed in traditional outfits, but I think the coolest thing about this medieval market is the mugs for Glühwein. I mean, look at this. The ones for the Feuer Zangebulle are even cooler, but I think we're just kind of Feuer Zangebulle'd out.
Hannah said that the mugs are cool, and they definitely are, but if you come to Munich or if you go to Berlin or Hamburg, one of the bigger cities, you're going to pay more for your Glühwein. Whereas when we were in Leipzig, we were paying like €3.50 for a cup of Glühwein, especially at the Lions Club. Those are very affordable, but these are like €7. And I'm like, ooh, we might be sharing Glühwein for the rest of the night.
I was taught to share, but I don't know that I'll share Glühwein. Lords and ladies, look at that!
Ready for market number 2?
Yes.
All right, guys, if you're looking for a market here in Munich that is all about food, then our next place is for you, and you don't even have to walk too far.
We're here at the Viktualienmarkt, and the good news is if you're visiting Munich, this place is here year-round, but the better news is if you're here during Christmas time, the feasts get even bigger. You can buy everything from bratwurst and your typical German Christmas market food, but you'll also find fresh produce. And then also during Christmas time, you can buy your Christmas tree here or a wreath or something along those lines. The smell of fresh pine is literally everywhere. Keeps hitting my backpack. Made me carry the backpack.
Oh, that's such a lie! It's such a lie!
Up next is a Christmas village that's located in one of the most famous buildings in all of Munich. This isn't the largest market here in Munich by any means, but it's one of the most famous because of its position. It sits in the courtyard of the Residenz. If you're unfamiliar with what the Residenz is, it's basically the home of the Wittelsbach monarchy during their reign, which ended, I think, in like 1918. That's my guess. I think it's like the early 1900s. You'll find out if you watch our Munich video from 2 months ago when we were here last time. Besides it being just a palace, there are also little fairy tale sets and puppet shows that you can see here. So there's plenty of stuff to do. There's also stuff for kids, so if you got kids with you, it's a good spot to be, although it does get really packed here in the evenings. So try and come a few hours before the sun goes down like we are.
Up next is the biggest and best market here in Munich, but it's best observed when the sun goes down. Let's go.
Our final market is in the heart of the city in an area called Marienplatz, which is right below New Town Hall. And this is the place that you want to come to if you really want to be in the thick of things.
It's a mistletoe.
That's just a tree.
Okay. It's Glühwein time. This is going to be the most difficult decision we've ever made, I think. Don't you agree?
I have my mind made up already.
I have no idea. There are so many mugs here. We were trying to find pretzels, not Glühwein, but that just happened, so oops. But I think we're gonna have a hard time finding pretzels because it's not a typical like Christmas market food. So we might have to browse around and see what else we can get.
So as we said a little while ago, the crowds here can be really, really heavy, but thankfully this isn't our first time to Munich. Came here 2 months ago, and we know of a place that we can go to get an unbelievable view of all of this from above.
If you caught our vlog from Munich, then you know that St. Peter's Church is right next to Marienplatz and offers an insane view of Marienplatz from above. Let's get to climbing. I'm really not sure why we did this to ourselves again.
Very, very tight space.
Very tight.
I will say, there's nobody doing this right now. So if you were here at Christmas time and you don't mind climbing steps, then St. Peter's Tower is the best view of Marienplatz, and there's no close second. Gosh, why do I keep paying to do this? Hey. If by chance this is your first video you've watched of us, I'm terrified of heights. And I know what this is like because we've already done this. So I'm gonna take my time.
I'm kind of shocked at how little people are up here. I was expecting to kind of be elbow to elbow with everybody trying to get a glance of Marienplatz, and there is no one up here. Like, no one is up here. This is a very, very unique experience, and I'm shocked that more people don't know about it. And now we will reward ourselves with some Glühwein and some food. Well, the bells here are a sign that this night is coming to an end, so we're gonna sign it off here. Next up is episode number 9. I literally can't believe this has flown by so fast, and it's been so much fun, and we'll see you in Stuttgart. Easy peasy, let's go. Oh, I hated that.
Yep, I hated that too.